F-A-C-T-S. F-A-C-T-S.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Fine Arts Center Talk Show.
Whoop whoop.
Yeah. That was terrible. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Today on the podcast, we have Peyton. Peyton, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Hey guys, my name is Peyton, of course, and I do voice at Fine Arts Center. And yeah, it's pretty chill. I like all the people there, and basically voice isn't like chorus, but you do your own stuff and you work on your own pieces. Sometimes you can collaborate, but that's not most of the time. And it's just a fun environment. I love hanging out with my family, which is the Fine Arts Center boys. So, yeah, it's awesome.
Yay! And you're in the afternoon, right? So.
Yeah.
Do you remember kind of how it was as a freshman?
Oh my gosh. Let me tell y'all something, okay? So, the first ever piece I was assigned, and this was during virtual times, 2020, you know. Oh my gosh, through the computer at my house, everybody's house. But anyway, you know, well, when I first came in, I thought it was going to be a choral program, you know? Like, and that was like, you know, like, as a silly little freshman I start singing a different piece than what Mrs. Knox, my voice director, assigned me.
Love that.
Yep.
We all do one of those.
And then she stopped me, like, immediately, and she was like, Peyton, this is not the piece that I assigned you. And at that moment, I was just standing there, like, literally pencil, like, you know how you, like, stand in the pencil, like, you do a pencil in the back of the book? Yeah, that's how I was standing. I was shaking, and I was scared.
That's
and I was like, what do you mean? And I was like, and then she was like, well, I've assigned you a piece. This is not it. And I was like, oh my gosh. And then later that year, I slowly grabbed on, you know, like, as a freshman,
you get into, like, the flow of things.
Yeah, the flow, like, I mean, as like a freshman, you know, like, catching on. But then, like, sophomore year, it got better, I'd say. And I got fully used to things. I knew how things were. It wasn't my first rodeo, you already know. So, yeah. And that's basically what I have to say about the past 2 years.
Oh, yeah. Were you in the, like, the last batch of the COVID thing?
Mm-hmm.
Or were you in, like, the first?
Actually, I think I was in the first.
Yeah, so, like, the cutoff?
Yep.
Yeah, because you're a junior.
I'm a junior.
Yeah, so
yeah, 8th grade.
That was a long time ago.
I know that. You gotta think about that. That's almost
got shut out of
3.
your
That's
8th
3
grade.
years ago. That's 3 years ago, guys. I can't believe that. I mean, it's crazy to me. Crazy to everybody else, I think.
Yeah.
I remember my freshman year was going pretty
That was freshman year.
all right.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I didn't have to finish that year, honestly.
No, you and me
It was
both.
so
I got out of
bad.
the biology final.
Biology.
Wow.
Yeah, the biology
I was
final.
so
Biology.
happy
I'm the same
about that.
biology.
Yeah, we were.
Biology
I know
is
you were in
actually
that class. I can
really
remember.
fun.
We
I
literally
love
sat in
biology
the back
so much.
watching anime.
Yeah. I
Sorry.
remember that.
Biology to anime?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I was watching Cells at Work
Yeah,
in the
Cells at
back
Work.
of the
It was
classroom.
An anime about biology.
It
Oh,
actually
great.
taught me quite a bit instead of, you know, having the awkward COVID period where I didn't learn anything. I was just kind of like, I'm going to watch Cells at Work.
And the Ed
Wow, it
puzzle,
did not
yay.
take us long to derail this podcast.
No, it did not. We never, ever
We went
stay on topic. It's
straight
fine.
to anime.
Do you watch anime?
Yeah.
I used to watch One Piece so much.
Oh, I
and
just started that one.
currently, it's really good. Currently, I haven't watched it for like 4 months, but I'm on episode like 920, somewhere around
Yeah, there you
920, somewhere around that area. It's so good. The length of just the show, it's worth it. Like the build up that the author and everything have he's just done an amazing job planning the whole story. I love watching Luffy just destroy everybody.
Yeah.
See,
That
I'm
gets
on
it.
episode
gets
12
easier.
Oh.
That's like-
out of
That's
900.
the
I have a
beginning.
ways
Good
to
job.
go.
You have
job.
so long to go.
See,
He'll-
But
he'll
yet
be
again, I
fine,
also
he'll
have
be
so long
fine.
to go because each episode's like 20 minutes.
that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
It's so crazy.
The funny thing is, I started it because of that meme.
Oh
You
my
know-
gosh.
you know the meme?
No.
Yeah. We will not be going into
I
detail.
Sing
looked
it for
on
us.
Twitter
Come on,
and
voice
I-
kid.
Yeah.
Sing it
Yeah,
for
voice the
us.
part.
right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can.
No pressure.
No pressure.
No,
No, I've been asked worse. Trust me. Can we get much higher, higher, so high? Bow, bow, bow. Bow, bow, bow.
All right.
I'm
Yeah.
so sorry. I shouldn't interrupt.
You know, like that kind of reminds me.
Wait, can we get copyrighted for that?
No.
Nah, it's
No.
No, we can't because it
It's,
was
it's
him
still a
singing
Kanye.
it.
It's a Kanye song, so
It's a
it's
Kanye
okay.
song.
But
Is it really?
it would be
Yes.
bad.
Oh my gosh.
If like,
It's a
I,
Kanye
like
song.
okay, that reminded me like one time I was like
Okay. Say goodbye, Hannah.
asking goodbye, Hannah.
Bye,
See
Hannah.
you
Bye,
later.
Hannah.
Or some other time.
Have fun at swim practice. Woo, jazz.
Young
Ladies and
Kirsten,
gentlemen,
yeah.
our lovely jazz department at the Fine Arts Center.
Again.
Again.
Yeah. I'm gonna get to that later. After I'm gonna really get to that later. All right. So anyway, yeah. So that reminded me. People at like when I tell people, oh, I sing at the Fine Arts Center, and they'd be like, really? And I'd be like, yeah. Sing for me right now. This very moment. Sing for me now. And I'm like, what do you want me to do?
Do some opera.
Do some opera. Oh,
You don't actually
my.
have to do opera.
I know, I know. Opera. Oh my, opera is so fun.
Keep singing Kanye.
Oh yeah. Kanye is amazing. I love Kanye. I used to listen to Kanye so much, but it's kind of died down. I listen to such a very. It's so. My music taste is so bad.
As with any art kid, I feel like.
I
Yep.
don't know.
Well,
Well,
no,
no.
no.
I'd
I
say
wouldn't
it's
say
pretty
that.
bad.
I wouldn't say that. Because I feel like sometimes I feel different.
Have you heard Kelsey's music taste? Do you remember
Kelsey,
her?
no, yeah, of course I
Yeah.
remember. Kelsey, the red-haired girl,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I love her. Like, she's amazing.
Her music taste, though.
Her
What was
music
her music
taste is
taste?
so.
Her music taste was hyper pop.
No, I believe
Okay.
it. Listen, guys.
Okay.
So,
Kelsey's
I'm
great
not,
though.
not hating on that.
me and Kelsey went to Yave together, and that's how we like. Yave is young artist vocal experience, and that was at Furman, and she's going to Furman right now.
Mhm.
So this summer, I've just gotten to know her, and actually a lot of other people that are in the afternoon, just because we all went to this one summer camp, and I had so much fun. It's really given me another opportunity to look forward to the future, and if I didn't have Yave, then what would I have? You know, just Fine Arts Center, which Fine Arts Center is fun. But also just that summer impact of like staying there and living at like somewhere new is just so fun.
You get that true like pre-college experience.
Exactly.
I like that, but I don't do any art over the summer. I mean, I do, but it's more personal art, so it's not
Mhm.
professional.
That's okay.
Yeah.
It's
like,
it's
you know,
it's
free
no
time stuff.
portfolio work, you know.
Portfolio.
Oh God.
Oh my
jeez.
goodness.
It's really fun to just like.
Boobies.
Yeah. Sometimes you get into that swing of things where you're just like,
Mhm.
let's make something.
Yeah.
This weekend,
Right.
actually.
Oh no.
Slight tangent. Sorry.
No, it's okay.
I
This is
made
how
an
it's gonna
entire
go.
song this weekend, full length,
Mm.
like
Really?
3.5 minutes, start to finish. Yeah.
When do you have the time to just sit down and take
That's
all
what
your
I'm
time
wondering.
and
It
just
took-
write a song? Like
I probably spent maybe 2.5 hours total.
Oh, that's not that bad.
Okay, that's not that bad.
Yeah.
Is it like, does it include like a lot of like intervals and just chord? Like,
Yeah.
okay, I don't even know what I'm
Yeah.
talking
It's
about.
a
I struggle. Like, I don't struggle, but like sometimes when Mr. Hunter is talking to me or talking to like and teaching, I get lost very easily. Like, it's so easy to just get lost in what he's saying.
yeah.
And so I feel like that's the only department where I'm just like, what is going on? And
Music theory can be a lot. I've been in Mr. Hunter's class for 4 years.
Oh,
I started off with Mr. Young. Now I love Mr. Young so much, but I'm very glad I got moved to Mr. Hunter, because Mr. Hunter's teaching style is way more different than Mr. Young.
Yeah.
He reminds us of like what's next, you know. And he's also like, oh, you also have concert attendance, which I did do my concert attendance actually. I did go see Lil Baby this weekend.
oh, how was
No,
that?
there were no shots fired. It was okay.
That's good.
And I really do think why people thought shots were fired is because Lil Baby was playing gun sound effects during his songs. You already know those rappers are, you know, they do
Yeah.
that, make loud gun sounds. So I think there was some of them were just still playing it, and I think that's where all the confusion came from.
And I haven't heard
And
anything
everybody
about this.
freaked out.
Yeah, me
Huh?
neither.
I haven't
But
heard anything about this.
I don't
Really?
pay attention to
No.
music news though,
Mm.
so.
I'm
Sorry,
not a
guys.
huge Lil Baby fan. So
No,
I'm
you would
kinda
just have to
out of
like
the
look
loop.
on the news probably, and it'd probably
Oh.
be there.
I'm not a huge news fan either.
Oh my gosh.
Don't really listen to them much.
I mean, sometimes it just gets too depressing.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
know?
Right.
So
Right, I can understand.
there is that. But I mean, you said that you were visiting a rap concert, right?
Mhm.
So is that kind of where you want to go?
No,
With your
not
vocals,
at
or-
all.
I like listening to rap, and I like what a lot of like I like the verses, and I also like the beat, but mostly a lot of the verses, and I don't mean like drugs, gang, drugs, but like some of the stuff that like they pour out of like their hearts, it
No, that
really just
stuff is
relates.
really
That's
nice, you
that
know?
stuff is what I like to hear.
And it's fast and like hits. You know,
Mhm.
it's good. It's good.
That's why I like Juice World. Like I love Juice World so much. It's not all about drugs, gang. It's about more like his life. It's more about like past experiences. It doesn't say that directly, but like you can like read through all the lyrics and like you can see it's much more than just violence.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it like tells a story.
Right.
I think that's what we were talking about last week too. It was like
Little
art
bit.
that tells a story, art that provokes a reaction within
Yeah.
the viewer, the listener. Either thing is really like that's art.
Yeah, but picking up what I dropped, no, I don't think rap would be like my style at all. Well, I just like singing. I feel like one day I'm gonna pick up a guitar or something. Like I wouldn't say Morgan Wallen or pop. Just like have fun on stage.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe jazz, I don't know. Probably.
If you pick jazz, you're definitely gonna have some fun on stage.
I know.
Yeah.
That'd
Work
be
it
good.
out for
I'm gonna
you.
be like Freddie
True.
Mercury up there, holding
Freddie
the mic.
Mercury.
Should. You know,
The
and like, you
legend.
like
Rock is
lead,
cool. Yeah, I like
do
rock.
some. You could do some Michael
Dude,
Jackson
love rock.
Oh my
style, like
Oh
yeah.
my gosh. I love him. I love Michael Jackson. You don't know how much I love Michael Jackson, but don't express it. Like I like how he's himself.
Michael
Being
Jackson
yourself
great.
is, in my opinion, the greatest thing ever. Like that you could do.
Yeah.
Because if you just copy off somebody, who are you?
Yeah, yeah.
Right. Like if you're just following like the trends, who are you?
That's kind of why.
You're a follower. You are not a leader.
Mhm.
Followers never get points. But you know sometimes, occasionally followers you follow.
Yeah.
But still, you gotta lead your own self. You gotta lead your own life.
Yeah, you gotta create something that's true and unique to you.
Exactly.
You know?
You gotta figure out who you are inside. That's what I think is good. So
Does fine arts kind of help with that, or does it kind of help
Yes.
either push you in a direction or
it
find your own?
pushes me to become a person who I never thought would like become reality. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Because like, okay, so I go to East Side, right? And you know, people at this is no.
I'm sorry.
Alright,
This is no offense to my East Side family, but I just don't talk. I'll talk at games. I'll express myself at football games, basketball games, you name it. But like just school in general, in the morning too,
Yeah.
it kind
Yeah.
of gets me. It gets me sleeping.
and like I don't like talking to people. A lot of people are rude.
Yeah.
I don't know about Wade Hampton. Like, you guys go to
Yeah.
Wade Hampton, right?
Yeah,
Both
of you
it's,
guys-
it's
yeah.
kind of bad.
I don't anymore though, cause I'm here all day. But
Oh, I understand.
yeah.
I would like that.
I meant to do that, you
Order-
know.
I would like to order that.
But East Side, it's cool, but like just some of the people there, man.
Yeah.
You can't deal with it. But whenever I go to Fine Arts Center, it's a whole different vibe. It's a whole different story of just people.
Mhm.
It's people who
Yeah.
come and they do what they like to do.
Yeah.
They're here to have fun, but also just to do what they really want to pursue, like in college, the future, or just a hobby,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's
feel
really
like
nice.
this is kind of a safe place.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
100% a safe
Yeah.
place, man. I mean, I don't want to talk about that. I was like, I always come here to use the bathroom, you know?
My gosh, please let me tell you, I only come here to use listen, okay,
No,
revealing
'cause-
story.
Yeah.
Today, I just didn't feel go, oh my gosh, and I just don't like using the bathroom at Eastside or any other place. And
Yeah,
I'm so
no,
glad
I get that.
found people, not before this podcast, but outside, and also my vocalists
Yeah.
that just love the bathroom. They keep it so clean.
Yeah.
It's so clean.
Well, and the
here.
people here are like respectful and they don't leave meatballs on the
Yep.
counters. Or,
Oh
like,
my god.
I remember that.
Yes, the meatball.
I remember that. The meatball.
Oh, that was so funny.
There was only one
How long did
time
it stay there?
where I found
Oh
the
my-
toilet seat dirty, and that was it.
Yeah.
It was really good.
I mean,
Every time
Oh. I'm sorry, man, but like, really,
Yeah.
much-
Wonderful.
this is the best place to take a dump.
Wonderful little anecdote about
Taking
how
a
nice the
dump.
bathrooms are at
They're
Fine
so
Arts Center.
nice.
It's clean. And I've heard from outside sources that Wade bathrooms, their toilet seats are
Oh.
peeling.
Yeah. Yeah.
Really? That's true?
The
Yeah.
cafeteria ones are so bad. It looks like
It's like you can't tell if the seat is clean or not.
Alcatraz. Yeah, it kind of looks
Ew.
like an
What?
Alcatraz bathroom. You know,
Oh my
that's been
God.
like sitting there for a while, and it's like
Ugh.
slowly being like more abandoned and just decrepit and
I feel really bad for
stuff.
you Wade guys.
yeah.
And especially for my Wade friends that are there all day.
yeah,
like, how
I
do
don't
you
know how they do
stand-
that.
I don't know.
I just hold everything in, you know.
So, arts.
Yeah. Anyway, jazz.
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 Yeah, you said you were gonna talk about some jazz later.
I was going to talk about jazz, yes.
Yeah, you wanna talk about some jazz, especially while we
I've
got some
n-
jazz going on.
Some jazz.
Jazz.
Exactly. It kind of sets the mood. So I haven't told anybody, but I've been kind of slowly reaching out, telling people. But I feel like senior year, try out for jazz. Just
Okay.
try it out.
Alright.
You know,
You heard it here first.
You heard it here from the Fine Arts Center talk show that I want to do jazz, and I feel like, okay, let me recap. let me just slow down because, Quinn Robinson.
Quinn.
Yup.
Quinn, the
Love Quinn.
trendsetter.
He was 3 years, or I don't know how long, but
Oh,
voice
yeah.
at first
Yeah.
voice student at Fine Arts Center.
Mhm.
Then his senior year, bam, did both
Yep.
voice and jazz. That's kind of like what the situation I kind of want to do. And also a couple of my friends, one of my friends, I'm not going to say who, but she's very funny, and I hang out with her all the
Ava
time after.
Ramsey?
Nah,
Oh,
she's
no.
already in jazz.
Oh yeah. You're right.
But what also caught me woken up, sidetrack, was Hugh, and I love Hugh, and Leah, doing both at the same time. So I mean, let's be honest, Hugh is awesome, and Leah is awesome. I want to be awesome too.
I
And-
mean, I
you
don't
could
blame
do
you.
it. Like,
jazz is good.
Yeah.
Also, just kind of
You
to
make some money too.
Oh, yeah.
You could make money.
also no offense, but also trying to escape music theory.
Oh, I don't
I
blame
get it. Music theory is not really for everyone.
you.
I
Music theory
personally
is
love
rocket
it.
science.
It's
I'm sorry.
okay.
I have been taking it for 4 years and I love it. It's great.
Liz, hear me. It's
I
oh,
hate when people try to connect it to math.
You're
oh
an
my
ass
God.
face.
He literally said that today.
Yeah.
He literally said,
I didn't understand.
for all my math people out
I didn't
there.
understand that.
Yeah.
The equation amounted to
Beep, boop,
14
beep,
minus
bop.
12,
Mhm.
but I couldn't figure it out. Legitimately, I could not.
Right.
It's 2. That's probably not. That's probably some weird answer. I don't
But
No,
know.
the
yeah.
answer was 2.
It was 2?
The answer was 2.
Oh, okay.
He said it weird.
Oh my God. Yeah. He did say it was 2. Sometimes when I hear Mr. Hunter talk, or when other people are answering his questions, I cannot hear a single thing. And
You
I'm like,
just,
what did you just say?
you
How am
just
I gonna
space
learn
out?
this? No, I don't space out. That's the
Okay.
thing. Sometimes I
Huh.
do actually. Sometimes I space out. Sometimes I don't. And that's just human.
Yeah.
We're human. I mess up sometimes. I'm just kidding. I don't mess up at all. But anyway, yeah, I do mess up at all.
Perfect beings
We're
here.
all perfect, no problems at all.
Nope.
But anyway,
None.
but like I just hear and I'm like, I can't hear. I don't understand. And then it gets me, and I'm like, ah. And it's no offense. Like I understand, and I know I'm not like self-centered.
Yeah.
I can't think like of myself being like the main character all the time. You know?
That's interesting because I know a lot of people think that vocalists are very self-centered, but
Really?
I don't know. I mean,
Where's this coming from, Bree?
Well, yeah.
No,
Where is this
I'm-
coming from?
look. I mean, stereotypes, man.
I understand.
Yeah, I get it. I'm joking. I'm joking.
Okay,
I'm
okay. I was
joking.
like, hey, stop that. Don't put it on me. I don't do well under pressure. I have too much anxiety for that.
Oh yeah.
But yeah. I mean, man, do you ever have like stage fright, anxiety going up?
At the beginning of freshman year. Oh, some freshman years and partly in sophomore year, you know? Cuz like at a couple points, like, you could memorize the song.
Mhm.
You could go up there all dressed fancy. But you could always just mess up of pressure.
Yep.
You know? And I've learned over time to just pretend I'm in a whole different world, you know? And yeah, just like don't think about an audience being there. I've never messed up in front of like a whole crowd,
Mhm.
but just think about like you're not you is basically what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You have to pretend that you are the person you are singing as, the setting,
Mhm.
all that stuff. And if you don't, sometimes you'll fumble, sometimes you won't, you know?
You've got a stage sona.
I know. You gotta have a what is that called? What is
Alter ego.
Yep, alter
Yeah.
ego. She's got it.
Yeah.
Alter ego. Yeah.
One thing that I find really helpful for dealing with like stage fright or fear of messing up or something like that, I think it may have actually been like one of my teachers in the past that told me this. A lot of times, the audience does not know better. It's
Right.
funny. It's funny because it's true. Like I have messed up pretty badly on stage before, and I have talked to people after that, and I said, "Oh, I couldn't believe I don't even know how I managed to keep playing after I messed up so badly." They had no idea what I was talking about. They
Oh
thought
my
it was
God.
part of the performance.
That's
Like it sounds like comical, but it is a very real thing. You have studied music for years.
So
The audience hasn't.
Yeah.
Right. That is so cuz like
Some of them may.
I
have.
feel like all voice or not voice, but music departments can kind of relate cuz the audience hold on. I feel like my mom is just spamming me.
Mom check.
Are you still at school for the music? Yes, I
Mom check.
am.
Mom check.
I'm just gonna tell her,
Wait, I don't think I can do
Yep.
that.
Do the
Yeah,
Jeopardy
no,
sound,
no.
guys.
Oh, I don't think we're allowed.
We'll
Copy.
bleep it out.
Copyright.
Oh, do we have to put an ad in here? We could do the ad.
All right.
That's it's fine. We can
it's
add that.
done.
We can add it at the
Okay,
beginning.
Okay.
All right. So
They will have.
yeah.
They will have already heard it by now.
Oh, you're right. You're right. So right.
All right.
That advertisement was amazing, wasn't it?
Yeah,
So
it was
we did a
very
great
good.
job.
So
What
good.
a great advertisement.
Man.
Wow.
That was
So good.
Mhm.
Anyways, back to what I was talking about.
Yes. Jazz.
Jazz.
Stage fright.
Stage
Okay,
fright.
jazz, stage fright,
Alter ego.
alter ego. But I was also trying. Yeah, I feel like all music departments kind of relate to like the audience really doesn't know
Mhm.
like what the piece is. Like they don't have like the sheet music in front of them.
Yeah.
And so like
Not that we could read. sheet
Yeah,
music
not
either,
that.
So I've looked at that and I've been like, nah.
oh, just the piano part. I can play my voice part on the piano, but I can't play the piano part on the
Oh.
piano, which is interesting, but it really just helps me. And throughout the end of sophomore year and beginning of junior year now, I've taken advantage of that,
Mhm.
just that opportunity.
Yeah.
And yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I feel that. feel that.
Feeling that very much.
Do we have any further questions, or can we just kind of keep rolling?
I mean,
I have
keep
honestly
rolling.
all the time in the world.
I never planned questions. I don't plan things.
I have all the I
No,
have
I
all the
planned a lot. Yeah,
podcast.
okay, never mind.
I have
never mind.
all the time in the world, and I don't have a curfew right now, unless it's like 5 o'clock. Well, unless it's
We are
How
not
about-
going to be recording this podcast
We are
until
not.
5 a.m. the next
No,
day.
I'm sorry.
well, not 5 a.m.
Oh.
Well, could you imagine?
I hope not.
I'm just like just like 5 o'clock. Oh my gosh,
There's no way. There's
no way. But anyway, I can stay as long as you guys want me to. We can keep growing. We can keep doing everything if y'all want to.
True. I don't know.
Yeah.
So you
Braden?
said you watched One Piece.
Yeah, anime.
Let's get on the anime, guys. So,
That's a great way to end it.
yep, One Piece is just
No.
fun. I like One Piece. One Piece is a good anime. I recommend One Piece to everybody.
The One Piece.
The One Piece is
The
real.
One Piece
Have
is
you
real.
have you watched JoJo's Bizarre Adventure?
Yes.
You
actually.
have?
I have
Okay.
I've actually read a book
Oh,
before I started watching it,
nice.
and I
I'm
haven't
so
watched.
sorry.
I haven't. What? I haven't watched like the whole series. I've barely watched like 5 episodes, maybe.
Okay.
But
Of what part?
The brain rot sets in really fast.
It
You have been
does.
warned. Everything becomes
does.
a JoJo reference.
And it does
everything.
that for like about 2 months, and then you finally
Yeah.
start to get out of it.
Yeah.
Which is
Except
good.
it's happening again
Oh,
because
it
Stone
is?
Ocean.
Oh, see, I haven't watched Stone Ocean.
Stone Ocean.
I'm waiting for part 7. Not that I'm gonna skip the part, but I'm just gonna watch
With
it
Netflix, we'll be in like 20.
I'm not even done with season 1. I've been caught up with just personal life, you know.
Yeah.
Like
Look at that.
sometimes I just like, okay, let me restart. Cause like, okay, like I haven't had time to just watch JoJo. Like I've been doing my own thing, like with friends and family.
Yeah.
But and sometimes with fans and friendly, you know, watching different shows. But I haven't gotten to watch JoJo. And you know what? I might just do it. I might watch some JoJo.
You should watch some JoJo. It's,
Maybe.
It's pretty fun. I won't lie.
Yep.
Colors that I would never put together have been put together in that show.
Just to recap, isn't JoJo a bunch of British people?
It is in the start. Then
It
they're
is for the first
Italian.
like.
Do they move all across the world?
Yeah.
Part
Part 3 kind of.
Okay.
Yeah, that's like the main plot.
That kind of
Part three.
opens
That
up,
is
but
my
like the
gosh.
main like.
The first beginning part, 100% British. Yeah.
First
All
character.
right. Sounds good.
Then part
You
2
need to
is
watch.
the
You need to
best.
watch parts 1 and 2 in English dub.
Okay.
Part 3.
What?
Hear me.
What?
Part 3 and 4.
Oh, okay.
I watched
okay.
I've watched all of One Piece's dubbed,
Oh.
and when
Man, you
when
really
they
admitted
stopped
that on the air.
when they stopped, they haven't caught up with all the episodes
Mhm.
for dub, by the way. And when they stopped around like 850, something like that, I was like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do now? Because I don't like subtitles. Because like sometimes they go a little too fast, sometimes just a little too slow, and I can't read it. Sometimes I'll have to pause and just read it and use my finger on the screen and just read every word. I am going away, and like something, you know.
You start voicing the characters yourself, you know.
Luffy.
I'm going away.
I am going away.
Back to the JoJo
Oh.
thing. 1 and 2. Parts 1 and 2 English dub. Part 3
Okay.
and 4 in Japanese.
Okay,
Part
okay,
5
okay.
in Italian with subtitles.
You're right.
What?
you're
Part
right.
6 also in English.
True.
Oh my gosh.
You'll get it later.
I guess I will then, if he's saying it.
Part 7 also in English if it ever comes out.
You get to find.
Mm.
I don't know what
Jesus-
part 8 is.
Jesus's part.
I
Part
don't know. I'm not
8.
supposed. Am I supposed to know what's going on
I
with
think
part
part
8?
Japanese and part 8.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe. I don't.
And after part 6, things get weird.
Huh.
Yeah. Things just get weird.
He's working on
period.
part 9. I think
Oh yeah.
part 9 might be. Yeah, he's like
Oh
still.
my
The
gosh.
show
Wait,
is still
part
going.
8 was finished?
Part 8.
I'm
like,
behind on my JoJo news.
part-
Oh no.
Part 8 just wrapped up. Like I think sometime last year.
Oh.
I couldn't
Oh,
tell
wow.
you.
Yeah.
You know me, guys. I couldn't tell you.
I love how derailed we got. That's great.
We got so
watch
deep.
Watch any other shows that aren't anime?
True. I don't.
Anything for
I did watch the
normal
movie.
neurotypical audience out there?
I did.
Yeah.
I did watch the movie a long time ago. Happy Gilmore. It is really good movie, guys. Have y'all watched it?
No.
It's about the guy who plays golf.
Yep.
right?
And yes, but it's also about the guy who likes hockey, but also
Okay.
gets into golf because this guy's like, you'd be a really good golf player, and then he wins like so many tournaments, and then he has this enemy and all
The
that.
stick sports.
You know, it's been like 3 months since I've watched that
Go sports.
show.
I don't know a thing
I'm
about
actually a sports
man.
guy.
Are you?
Yeah.
What's your favorite sport then?
My favorite sport. I like football, but I like football. I like all sports except for I don't know. I don't watch hockey that much.
Oh,
I don't watch golf.
Hockey's
I don't
pretty
watch
cool.
golf that much, but I feel like I would enjoy it.
I like volleyball. I won't lie.
Volleyball is
I
cool.
could not tell you what was going on, but I like watching the ball go back and forth. It entertains my brain.
I like college football so much.
How
I
do you
don't
feel
root.
about the season starting back up.
I know. I'm excited. I watched Clemson play, and I have to say they didn't do as good as a job as I thought. And you can't judge it by the final score at all.
They're lacking.
And they were lacking in the first half. DJ needs to get replaced, and I hope that number 2 guy replaces him. Just saying. You two may not understand. Do you guys understand?
No,
what I'm
we
saying?
Nope.
don't.
All right.
I don't think
So
I don't
to
know
my
how many
fellow-
people actually do. This
to
is
my-
the
Go
Fine Arts Center.
sports.
To my Clemson fans out there, we need to pray to get rid of DJ. Pray to get rid of DJ. Let's start it.
All right, DJ,
DJ.
you gotta get out, buddy.
Gotta go, buddy.
You gotta go.
Your dad's nice, but gotta go. No, his dad's actually a really good guy, but I don't like DJ. He gets folded under pressure, and he's been there for 3 or 4 years.
Oh, so you got a long-standing argument about this guy.
Wait, he's been there for 2 years actually.
Oh, okay. So not as long of a argument.
Trevor Lawrence came in.
Now,
Well,
I
Trevor
know who
Lawrence
that
left.
is.
You look like Trevor Lawrence.
Thanks. I'm actually not the first time I've gotten that.
Really?
Really, yeah.
I'm not surprised. You know what?
He's got surfer locks.
Man.
everybody.
Man, let me tell you something, man. I used to look like that. I used to look
I
like
saw
it.
your ID picture there.
Well, yeah, you know. This used to be me. Not that you guys can see it, but it's me with long hair. I used to grow out my hair, and it was right here. It had to go. And
See,
so it
that's
went.
the opposite.
I'm so
Yeah.
happy that I cut my hair.
I enjoy Braden's
And
long hair.
I enjoy his long hair too. I'm not saying to long people hair like you
long
and
hair is
you
good. I'm
and
biased.
other
I
people in
like
our
longer
music
hair.
theory class to cut their hair.
hair's better.
I'm just saying it was a good decision for me
Yeah, yeah.
personally.
Yeah.
I
It
agree with
shows
that. I agree with
it
that.
shows mental growth for me, honestly.
Good.
Getting deep, it shows mental growth. Cause man, let me tell you something. I was a weird kid, freshman, halfway sophomore year.
sorry. You're saying that to fine arts kids.
Yeah,
You were
we're at the
weird.
fine
Well,
arts
listen,
center.
no. That's not what I mean.
Own
That's
it.
not what I mean. That's not what I mean.
Own it.
I was weirder
Oh,
than
oh,
weird,
oh.
all right? I was weirder than weird, guys. And I love Fine Arts Center weird people. Fine Arts Center weird people are the best weird
That's
people,
true.
okay? Listen, if it's outside of Fine Arts Center, at East Side, I'm like, man, what are you doing? I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing? But people here, they're amazing.
We own up to it.
You
Yeah,
guys
we
are
know we're
one.
weird,
You
and
guys
we just
always
keep it.
one up everybody else,
Yeah.
and that's what I like.
So back to JoJo's
Back
Bizarre
to
Adventure.
JoJo's
I was
Bizarre
gonna talk
Adventure.
about my
Very
foot cup.
on topic. No, talk about the foot cup. That was a joke.
Sorry, I
because
just-
JoJo and
No,
art kids.
it's okay. We'll just add the to be continued meme to the end of this instead of the
I
outro.
didn't know that was a JoJo thing until I started watching
Yeah,
the
me
show.
neither. Yeah, there you go. Maybe we'll just
Yes,
have
sir.
you sing it at the end. Because we're lazy. We
You
don't
can
wanna-
be our outro.
You can
Oh, I
be
could
our
be
outro.
I could be you guys' outro if y'all
We
wanted me to.
probably should be and do an outro.
What time is it now?
It's 4:12.
4:12.
We've been recording since roughly 3:30.
Oh my
Mhm.
god. It's been
It's a
it's been
longer
45 minutes. We've been on this podcast for. Well, isn't that usually a podcast? They last for a long time.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's
true. Ours
Well,
are
hold on,
relatively
hold on,
short.
hold on.
I'm holding my arms. Don't worry.
Let's talk about the mental growth, if you don't mind.
Oh no,
Do you-
don't worry about it. You can
Okay,
ask me.
okay. Because I know that a lot of us here struggle with
struggle.
Anxiety, depression.
Shout out to
all
like
the other
okay, all
groups,
right. Shout
you
out all
know?
my people who struggle with anxiety. You guys have like you guys suffered through so much that like I couldn't understand. And I'm not talking about like, oh my gosh, I'm anxious.
Sorry. Did something- I
Technical
made a weird noise.
difficulties?
Sorry.
Oh.
Just continue.
What?
Well,
I don't know.
I'm not talking about like, oh my gosh, I'm very anxious about this specific thing. If
Yeah,
you're
I know.
experiencing like depression, anxiety 24/7, like I genuinely feel bad for you. And that's not in like an insulting way at all.
No, I mean before I was medicated, it sucked, man. I
I
mean,
know.
it would be like I would be shaking in public
Oh, yeah.
places. Like if there was another person, even if it was just one person, I would be like
I have
totally wiggling.
Yikes.
I have friends with anxiety and depression, and I don't like as soon as I see them, I don't think of that. I think of the person who they are.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But my like mental growth was kind of just like changing like my personality kind
Mhm.
of. You know what I'm saying?
Being more you.
Being more myself
Yeah.
instead of this is what I used to think. If I grow my hair out, like I just hold on and I need like hold on to those moments that I had with those
Mm.
people, and I needed to learn to let go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, cause you can't hold on to something that's already gone.
Yeah.
You know?
Mhm.
So I just let go, and I started doing me. I mean, I kind of always was me, but like I started expressing more of myself once like
You started to stop
It's-
caring about
right.
what other people's perception
Mhm.
is.
right. I feel like that's what a lot of people do.
It's so freeing to just not worry about that.
And people express it in different ways. I don't like to express it by like doing things to like myself. I like how I was like born, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like obviously like I could be like, why is my hair not acting up today?
Mhm.
Why is my nose having this pimple? But like doing stuff like to my body. Like I'm not like offending any of you guys at all, but like I feel like if I got a nose piercing, that just wouldn't be me.
Yeah.
Like, or if I got maybe ear piercings, maybe, but I don't
know.
think so.
I could see you with
I
like
could-
a little stud or somewhere or
The
something.
stud.
Yeah, like
Where?
Yeah, the little
Like a
the
little-
little.
Oh,
yeah,
oh,
not
Ear stuff.
jeez. Oh
not what I
God.
just.
No.
But
If you wanted to be a gym bro, you could be a gym bro.
I could be a gym bro.
You could be a gym
I have
bro.
a gym downstairs actually. It's like this tiny
Become
gym.
a gym bro.
Yeah. Become the gym bro, bro.
Bro.
Come on, bro. What you doing with your life? Come work at the gym.
Gym bro.
Gym bro.
Gym
But-
bro. Gym
Whoa,
bro.
that was a perfect Toad impression.
Thanks. I've been working on it for a while actually.
So.
I annoy my sister with it.
But yeah, anyways, like mental growth. Shout out to all my people who like are struggling and growing, cause I can tell like a lot of people.
Yeah.
And I
It's rough,
know,
but it gets
I know
there.
it's rough, and I can't talk for anybody.
Mhm.
I'm just saying. I know
But you're
that.
there for those.
Yeah, I am. Thank you, thank
Yeah.
you. You're taking the words right out of my mouth.
I got you, man. I'm somebody with anxiety and depression, so it's like,
It's okay,
yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
you know.
but it's
we
not
get
like
through
how
it.
I see you.
Yeah. I attempt not to make it my whole personality. Not saying that people do, but you know, I try to look past
I
it.
feel like a lot of people do though.
Yeah,
That's true.
sometimes.
Some people. do.
Like I feel like a lot of people who don't actually like have that condition like do it.
I mean, it all depends on the person. I mean, I have a very lighthearted take on things,
Mm.
just because that's who I am.
I
I
understand.
laugh about things instead of crying about things.
Hey, and that's okay.
Yeah, I mean,
I
I,
feel
should
like
probably
that's-
cry a little bit more, but
Don't
you know,
say that. Don't say that.
My therapist recommends it, but
Okay. I guess I'm not your therapist.
no, I saw him today. He's lovely. I love him. He's
Okay,
great.
cool.
But yeah, I mean, you know, it's hard to look past all of these different things because your brain's telling you one thing and you yourself might know it's a different thing. But
Right.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
a lot of times it's hard to even notice something is wrong because it's like you.
It's
au-
been
you.
you.
You go into your
Mhm.
life just assuming that, oh yeah, I just feel like this.
That's
Surely everybody
normal.
else feels like this too, because this is just what I feel like.
Everybody goes outside shaking.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Yeah.
We're still going.
We're still going.
We're fine. That's okay.
I've
Like 10 minutes maybe.
10.
Like 4:30.
stretched it to an hour. Second episode, and we're already
pro-
pushing an hour.
Probably more like 5 minutes.
Oh yeah, that's fine. I can do anything you guys want.
Yeah, I got a little sister. in
Yeah,
general,
we
but-
all got our things, you know.
Yeah.
We all got just things going on in life
Yeah.
other than like this podcast.
Homework.
I'm not a. Oh my God, where do you work?
Oh, homework. I don't.
Oh, I
work.
thought you
Homework,
said
yeah.
I gotta go to work.
Nope, I don't work.
Really?
I'm one of the few people here who do not work.
I
I should, but I don't.
I do work, but when I do, I have a flexible schedule because my dad owns a restaurant,
Oh, nice.
and so like, yeah, you already know him. Like I can just like show up at like this time, and you can tell me like if like there's an open spot. You know what I'm saying? And I always like working there anyway.
Which restaurant, if you don't mind us?
Little
plugging?
Rebel
Yeah, plug it.
290 Highway.
Your
Little
dad owns-
Rebel Highway 290.
Your dad owns Little Rebel?
Yes, my dad owns Little Rebel with
Yo, I
with
love
his-
that place.
with-
Discount?
with his uncle. He owns Little Rebel, and yeah, we have shout out Little Rebel. We got good fries, good burgers. We have our famous chili cheeseburger,
Oh, that sounds good right now.
Get you some
some
classic American diner
chili
food.
cheeseburger
Yum.
near the
I'll
Blue
get
Ridge
some of
Mountains. I think it's near.
Ooh,
Yeah, it's zoned for Blue Ridge,
Oh, okay.
but it's really good. And I'm not even just saying that. Like it's good.
It is good.
I
I've
know.
been
He
there.
he
It's a
knows.
good
He
restaurant.
knows it's good.
Braden can confirm.
I
Braden-
can confirm.
Braden quotes this, and he could tell you that he knows.
Thank
Yeah.
you so much for joining us on the podcast
Oh,
today.
That was
no
fun.
problem.
That
Yeah,
was
yeah. This
really
was a
fun.
good. I'm
You're
so
a
glad
great
this
first
happened.
guest.
I'm so glad this happened. Oh my gosh.
That was great, man.
Yeah, this was great. 10 out of 10. Let's try again.
Yeah. Well,
Okay,
we'll see.
well.
Actually,
Yeah.
maybe we'll have like a
Returning guests.
Yeah,
Returning
That could be
guests.
fun.
Returning guests.
That was. Oh,
All the
boy.
returning guests.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
no.
It is my key. Oh no! Go back in the pocket.
Oh
The
no.
last thing we need to break.
Ah.
The keys.
The
Oh,
keys.
God, don't
Oh
even get me
no.
started. That's a bonus episode.
We're gonna
Oh
have
my
an
God.
entire episode just dedicated to Bree's car.
Dropping her keys.
We're
on
gonna
the
leave
floor.
her alone in a room with the microphone and just that's a thing that's
When
gonna
I
happen.
say that I can go on
Sorry.
and on, I mean I can go on and on about
I
that
could
car.
go on and on about right now, but
Yeah,
would you
we-
look at the time?
No, it
Alright.
looks like we
No.
need to leave.
So,
According to Bree.
how should we
Yeah.
end this?
Well, it's currently never mind. Now it's not 4:20. It was a good number, but now it's.
least.
Oh yeah, no, do that.
You know
do
who
that.
No, I'm
else?
not gonna do that. You know who else?
That was so good.
We'll just fade out from there. No, press it.
You know who else has to leave?
My mom.